Watch as a girl suddenly collapses from heat stroke on a hot summer day with temperatures near 40 degrees. Several passers-by chose to observe. In this critical moment, a stranger boy's actions warmed hearts. It was extremely muggy that day, and the girl fainted on the ground. In the video, a woman who was pushing a scooter was being followed by a young child. Upon noticing that the girl had fainted and was lying on the ground, the child began to slow down his pace, occasionally glancing around nervously, and hesitated about whether to offer help. However, he appeared to be somewhat frightened and ultimately decided to walk away. Not far from that spot, the woman paused her scooter and turned to look back, showing signs of worry. At that very moment, a man dressed in a white shirt noticed the girl lying on the ground and instinctively moved towards her. The man bent down carefully and asked the girl if she was okay.
So are you calling an ambulance?
Then he took out his phone with a sense of urgency to call an ambulance, when soon after, a boy riding a bicycle appeared in the scene captured by the video camera. Upon seeing the girl lying on the ground, the boy didn't hesitate for a moment. He quickly parked his bicycle to the side and slowly, yet deliberately, approached her to offer assistance. The boy's prompt and considerate actions left the man dressed in white feeling confused and uncertain, as he wasn't quite sure how best to provide help in that situation. Meanwhile, the man in white reached out his hand to help the fainted girl up from the ground, showing his willingness to assist her. Simultaneously, the boy carefully picked up the girl's belongings that had scattered on the ground, ensuring that nothing important was left behind. A middle-aged man nearby then stepped forward to help the girl to a nearby bench so she could sit down and regain her composure. The girl reassured everyone by saying she wasn't seriously hurt and just needed a moment to rest on the bench. At this point, both of the strangers involved took a moment to confirm that she was indeed okay and decided they were prepared to leave the scene. The man in white quickly hurried away to attend to other matters, but the bicycling boy seemed genuinely worried and chose not to leave immediately, finding it hard to rest easy while seeing the girl still sitting there. Concerned for her well-being, the boy then turned to her and asked kindly, "Do you need help contacting your family, or should I call an ambulance to ensure you receive proper care?"
Would you like to have some of the milk available to you at home?
The girl firmly refused the boy. She assured the boy that resting on the bench was perfectly acceptable, so she encouraged him to proceed with his work, emphasizing that she would simply take the time to rest. The boy's considerate and thoughtful actions once again moved everyone around them. He chose not to abandon her. Deep within his heart, he harbored concerns about whether the girl could safely make her way home. His significant worry about potential dangers and his inability to find peace while watching the girl sit alone on the bench led the boy to pose another important question. "Can you go home alone?" To this, the girl responded honestly that she was unsure. "I don't know," the girl replied. Then the boy offered to help her get home. After obtaining her consent, the girl followed behind the boy as they slowly walked toward her home. The girl seemed somewhat exhausted and felt the need to take a brief pause after walking only a few steps. At this point, the boy made another considerate offer. "Why not sit on my bike's back seat, and I'll gladly take you home."
Me, by myself. Then maybe you can sit on the bike and I'll go get this back.
Then the boy arranged the clothes on the back seat, placed his backpack on his chest, and slowly left with the girl. Thank you to the boy for selflessly stepping up despite his busy life. His actions are so heartwarming. Love in the world spreads love everywhere. Let's give a thumbs up to the boy in the video. If you also think the boy did well, please leave "good job" and "peace to you" in the comments. Let's spread positive energy together. If you like such uplifting videos, please follow us for the next episode, continuing to share stories that move you.